An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hart's going to spin it again. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here's Manning to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Lost the defense, he's wide open. Touchdown, Longhorns! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They go play action with Manning. Looking to convert the two, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer.
Number 44, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Foley. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. The Cardinals want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They'll run it out of the gun with Brown.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not...
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected.
This guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And he's down short of the first down marker, needed to pick up some more yardage, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
He'll throw it. Working that left side now. Oh, what a move. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
Wide receiver going in motion. Manning with a play fake. Fires left. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn.
This guy is a...
the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Texas A&M Aggies. Restate of State, Holly Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Now here's Carr. Got his man. At the 35, he's got room. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. A strike downfield. On the move at the 30. He's loose down the left side. Into the house. Touchdown, Irish.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell, he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Morrow. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Gonna run it. It's Morrow. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
First guy never seems to get him as he finds his way out to the 19. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, that's about as risky as he can get as a head coach. Early in the game, 4th down, deep in your own end, and you go for it. Nice job, offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Reed. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Fires to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Bought a little time, lets it go. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He might want another play. He'll run for it. Down he goes, but for the second time on this drive, they move the sticks on 4th down. The Aggies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. Might have a chance. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the point after is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Carr to throw. Wide open downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers and Tim Brown, who won a Heisman.
Caught, and he's got room. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. He's got an open man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. To the air again, Carr. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points. These 2 guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? That the quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Reed on the play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Going to the run, it's Morrow. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Aggies racing to the line in the hurry up. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Here's Reed to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Scanning the field, it's Carr. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. That's exactly what happened. Nice job.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Carr throws to the wideout. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
The pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Another 3rd down stop for this defense, and they're excited, but you always kind of got to watch. Like, they should.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Reed. Breaks the tackle. Crosses to 35. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Texas A&M going quickly.
And in back-to-back plays, you understand full well why the DC talking to us this week was like, this guy's a handful. Like, he shows the ability to throw the ball.
Upstairs to make the catch. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Play fake, Reed. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Reed to the air again. Lets it fly. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Throwing, Carr. And the timing just a hair off. Behind the chains now on second and long. To throw, it's Carr. Hauls it in. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense, quick tempo. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And they're attacking the middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going, but once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides, and it's hard for people to keep up with them. Really nice job getting vertical. Nice play by the offense.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. C.J. Carr firing again. It's complete to the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morrill. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the wide receiver. Play action with Reed. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Texas A&M going up-tempo. Reed. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to fire to the left. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Again, it's Reed. Fires to the middle. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive.
But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Throwing Reed. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Carr. A strike downfield. Got room on the return. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back. Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the BYU Cougars and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with BYU's head coach. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Buckeyes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. BYU right back to the line.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to...
Oh, he's got some space. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Sayin. Smith with the grab over the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Buckeyes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Running the red zone, it's Jackson. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time.
And he will score! Touchdown, Ohio State!
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bachmeier. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The run inside. It's Martin. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. BYU lines up quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Swings it out to his running back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under fire. Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
What a great job by this defense. You get the 3rd down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
Here's Sayin to throw. Snags it.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
And the Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal.
Booster, booster. 1, 2, 3. Ready, go.
He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and Q.o.b.e and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
He's going to run it. Hard running there. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. The play action fake. On the move, he fires. That's reeled in. It's Lions. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the 1st quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. He throws one to the left. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Man, this Q.o.b.e is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
And you know they're going to go for it again on 4th down. At least you think they are, because early in this game we've already seen them try to go for it on a couple.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get...